the Locker Room Girls, a podcast where we break down the game, call the shots, and prove that the locker room isn't just for the boys. This podcast is rated R for ridiculous. We do talk some sports, but, we do also discuss adult topics. Somehow we get there. Like sex, dating disasters, body drama, and yeah, sometimes we swear like hockey players in overtime. So, if you are offended by F-bombs, thirsting after sweaty pro athletes, or brutally honest girl talk that belongs behind the locker room doors, well, you have been forewarned. For the rest of you gloriously unhinged beauties, strap in, grab a couple drinks, and let's get into it.
And as always, we are not professional therapists, so please don't take anything we say as actual advice. Don't quote us to any doctors, nurses, psychiatrists. Just laugh with us and not at us, and come on, join in the fun.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome to our little slice of heaven here that we enjoy doing for everybody every week. We are the Locker Room Girls podcast, and we are indeed the Locker Room Girls. My name is Kay. I am one of your hosts here in the locker room today, and I am joined by
Gigi
and Misha.
Hey.
And we're missing Lauren.
We're missing Lauren.
Knows. She's out having fun. I don't know where she went, but it's something important.
Yes, something. She will be back next week.
Exactly.
So, so how has everybody's week been? Has it been sexy? Has it been fancy?
Or has it been expensive?
Oh, dear. What did you do?
Well, okay. So you know how much I love Arizona.
I do.
I'm not from Arizona, from Michigan, but I love myself some Arizona. So I am going twice.
Oh my God, twice?
Twice, yes. One with a group of friends and another with my sister. So I've had to buy 2 tickets.
Oh my God.
Because you buy in advance, so, you don't get a really jacked up price at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm paying off that on my credit card.
It's expensive now to fly.
It is. It's super expensive. Although having bought in advance, it's not much more than I paid for last year, I have to say.
That's good. I know Air Canada has canceled many of their flights to JFK because of the fuel prices.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
But as it was explained to me by somebody I know who works at Air Canada, New York has 2 airports, LaGuardia and JFK. So
That's
why
right.
double down? Just have the one airport. Cut the costs. Of course, Air Canada is going to cut the costs.
And they'll go to the harder to deal with LaGuardia, I'm sure.
Yes,
LaGuardia?
exactly. LaGuardia.
LaGuardia
Yeah.
needs some guards. I don't know why I said it that way, but LaGuardia is not one of the fancier airports.
No,
It's
but
busy.
I mean,
but it's in New York, so there you
it
go.
is what it is, and it's just very expensive to fly. What about you, Gigi?
It's
What's
just
going on?
expensive to live, to exist.
It really is. Gas prices now here is
Food
off
prices.
the charts.
Everything.
All because of, what is it? Because of the war in Iran? Is that what the deal is? Or just
Trump.
general being alive?
Well, it's been a lot of things.
It's been a lot of things. We won't get political, though. It's fine.
No, we don't want to.
Nah, we're not that type. We're good. For me, I don't know. I've had still trying to, watching, hockey. Still, playoffs are going on. And I'm missing my Leafs, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Wondering what they're doing, golfing, maybe just hanging out.
Well, maybe they'll see us. The 3 of us are going to be golfing this summer.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe.
Yeah, and also,
maybe we could join.
golf courses are open now, so we got to get the tee times going. It is the summer of
Golf.
But speaking of NHL, I do want to talk about this because this has come up, and it's really actually quite a big thing now in the news and amongst many NHL players. It's called the NHL Follow Tracker. It is an account on X that basically follows all 700 plus NHL players.
How?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's crazy.
They do follow, and somehow they're picking up every single profile that all of these NHLers are following and unfollowing, and they're reporting it every
So, like,
day.
if they were following me,
It would say Max Domi has followed 1 account and unfollowed 0 accounts, and then it would list your account under.
as the one he's following, of course, not unfollowing.
Of course.
Well, this has got to be a bot of some sort.
It has to be something. But what's happening is that the NHL, some of these NHL players are getting really upset, and I can
It's an
blame
invasion of
them,
privacy to
but
some degree.
at the same time, if you're on social media, you have to expect this. Like,
if you're a celebrity and you're
Sure.
famous, yes, I'm not expecting that.
You can't complain that somebody's, oh my God, somebody has looked at what I've done online. Because you're online. Like, you're online. You're going to be followed, right? Like, or whatever. Or unfollowed as it comes to. But
So how is it getting them in trouble, though? Like, or why are some of the players not exactly liking this?
okay,
I mean,
so
if they followed me, I'd be really happy. But I don't think that's what they're following.
I know. Me too. It's okay. But it's funny because, like, okay, for example, and I don't know if this is true. This is just an example, a hypothetical example. For example, Quinn Hughes played for Vancouver. And for a very long time, I mean, as we find out now from some of the press conferences from Vancouver staff and whatnot, he had been looking to leave Vancouver for a long time. But nobody knew if he was going to. We knew he was sort of looking, but wasn't sure. So this was teetering for a long time. So, for example, if he unfollowed Vancouver Canadians and started
Canucks, you mean?
Sorry, yes, thank you. Oh my God.
No, I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
He's not.
I'm looking
with the
this way, and
Habs.
this is where Lauren usually sits. So, so if he unfollows Canucks,
Right.
everybody's and reports it on X before he was even traded, everyone's like, "Oh my God, he's being
Right.
traded! Oh my God!" And like nobody, as you know, all these NHL teams don't like to disclose their business before it's time,
True.
right? So that gives it away that why is he unfollowing his own team ahead of it? So, or
But he's
why-
not in real life. This is not happening.
No, this is
okay,
just
wanna make
just
sure
an
that's clear.
example. So if any NHL team unfollows or say follows a porn star, it's reported, and everyone's like, "Oh my God," like
Right.
so and so is following.
Have there been
whatever.
any NHL players who have specifically spoken out about this?
Yes, Troy Stetcher,
Okay.
Toronto Maple Leafs. I think Joe Wall actually said something too, even though he's like the worst at social media ever.
You
He's
mean like
still-
him being incognito?
he just doesn't.
Post.
He's not a social media guy, right?
Right.
But I think he just caught wind of this and, made a comment. But they're all saying it is an invasion of privacy. They don't like it.
Yeah, I can see that because, you're famous and you do want some of that. You want some of that privacy, but you're right. I mean, anything we put on social media, like
It's out there.
like those guys who have sent you dick pics.
It's out there.
It's out there. It ain't ever going away.
Right.
Right. So
Somehow I get a lot of those.
I
And people
know.
don't understand that those are being shared with my friends.
well, yeah, but and then even let's just say you deleted it. It's never really deleted.
Exactly.
So that is the risk, inherent risk of social media. So
Of course. And like
Yeah.
prospective job employers looking you up and finding
yes.
all of these things about you. Like, you were involved in like some, I don't know, you were carted off by the police for being found in Joseph Wall's house. Like, for example.
Chocolate chip.
Just kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm suddenly
Obviously, I would never
following a
do
new
that.
channel.
I was watering his plants. I swear to God. But
Sure, Kevin.
it's just, is it an invasion of privacy
Well,
or not?
I'm not really going to touch on that for a second, but I mean, it's just like Insta, right? Like you can look at who, like if you go to a specific account, you can look at who they're following and who's following them, right?
But some of these guys are private. But somehow
Okay.
this bot is still picking it up.
yeah, that's true.
Oh, I see.
Okay,
see,
so if they're
so-
a private account, okay.
But still, having a private account, are you really, really private?
Probably not.
No, you're not.
I
No,
mean,
there's
look at how
hackers
many
and
times.
crazies out there.
So if somebody is in your private account or as part of your private account, they can screenshot a lot of stuff and then post it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what's going to stop someone from doing that?
Or alter your photos using AI.
Oh my God, that's so easy now.
It's so easy now. Like, you could put yourself in any photo with anybody.
You
Why is everybody
sure
looking
can.
at me? I have never done that.
No, you have not.
No, but like, I mean, and that,
Not
I
saying
mean,
I wouldn't
that's-
do that, but I would. I don't.
that's kind of a downfall of everything, because things are getting so good as far as AI goes.
Exactly.
I mean,
you can't
tell if it's
believe
that you
anything.
can't, like, well, exactly. How do you believe, like, how can you believe something now? I mean, I know that, there's some shitty examples and there's some really good ones. Like, I mean, deep fakes need to be, sussed out by someone who knows what they're doing. But I mean, in my opinion, this is going to lead to a shitstorm all over.
Oh yeah, I had a friend who lives in Texas send me a photo of her
I
at
thought you were going
Tyler.
to say his dick. Wait.
No. I sent me a photo of her at Tyler Sagan's pool party, and I'm like, what? Wait a minute. Like, Tyler Sagan's married, and what? Not saying you can't have a pool party if you're married, but it's clearly not looking like a married pool party. You know what I'm saying? There's, like, topless people everywhere, like living the life, right? And I'm like, what? And she's like, oh, that's AI. I'm like, that looks real. Like,
And
you look like
that's-
you are
And that's the scary part about it.
schmoozing with Tyler Sagan, who is shirtless. And yeah, we won't go there because
Yeah.
wow.
Because
But-
none of it was real.
Bum.
But it's crazy. So yeah, it is a complete invasion of privacy. Do you guys feel, having social media yourselves, do you feel like, what would you post and what wouldn't you post?
I don't post much for this very reason. I like to be private. So the only thing people would ever see is one of my pets.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't even show my face.
I'm unfortunately out there.
Yes.
Now, I don't post too much, like location or whatnot. But I mean, I have fun with it, and like,
Yeah.
I don't think I would
So, I mean,
post
there's
anything
pros and
that's
cons, right? You gotta
incriminating.
Yeah, and you have to
Well, yeah,
know that there's
exactly.
inherent risk.
I mean, if you're going to post something, it's out there.
Right. Like, if I'm dating somebody famous, like a famous athlete, I would never post. Okay.
I wonder who that would be. I just wonder.
You never know. I have a long list of potential
The candidates,
suitors.
yes. Yes,
Um,
it does.
But like, I would never take a picture of the two of us and then like put it up on my Instagram, just because, to respect their privacy too, unless they were okay with it. But most of
Yeah.
them aren't.
Yeah,
Which
no, it's none of their business.
It's
They don't
not
want
no
their
one's
kids
business.
being seen. They don't want
Yeah,
their
yeah.
partners being seen.
exactly. So that's what's going on right now, and
I can see what the uproar is all about. That's
well,
for
yeah.
sure.
I mean, yeah. Sorry, I didn't even think about the people who had private accounts. But I mean, it's so easy though.
It
you know,
is.
to do anything, and even if you're not part of their private account, all you have to do is find any kind of photos. They're
It's
posted
scary.
all over the place.
it's scary
Of course,
what AI and
very
stuff can
much
do
so.
now.
Very much so.
I mean, apparently the Leafs are making like decisions using AI. I'm like, are you kidding?
oh my goodness.
Like, that kind of stuff is the
What?
future. Oh
and,
yeah,
and that's that.
yeah.
Yeah, I that's why I said this is going to be a shit show, and I think it's going to be a huge downfall to society in general if we rely on computers
Yes,
for
like,
something
I'm
like
gonna
this,
give
because
you-
it's garbage in, garbage out.
exactly.
You got it.
I'm going to give you a sports related example. We did touch on this the last podcast with Fiona, but like, Keith Pelly was at in the trade deadline room like before 3
Can you
p.m.
fill our listeners in on who Keith Pelly is?
Keith Pelly is the president, I believe. President? I get confused. There's so many positions.
he's
Can
up
somebody
there.
look that up?
He's an up there dude.
What is his official title? Like, it's blanking to me, and I should know this right now. I'm just so angry with what's going on. There was an article in The Athletic. If anybody read it, it was, I'll get the title of it, but it explains so much about what went down.
How do you spell his name?
Pelley.
Oh.
It literally explained everything that was going on behind the scenes. And as a Leaf fan, it opened my eyes, and I was like, my God, no wonder why people are getting fired and people are not happy. It doesn't look like, I can't imagine that you can be happy playing for this type of management, this shit that's going down. But I will say that in a second. The
So
article.
Keith Pelly is associated with the Leafs, though. He's not. With
Yeah.
another team. Okay.
So he's the president of MLSE. That's what he is.
Okay.
Sorry, I was
So
looking
he-
up the wrong name.
Oh, shit.
No wonder it took so long.
I know, it took so long. I'm like, what the hell? No, he's the president of MLSE.
Okay.
And he fired Brad Treliving recently, but he was at the trade deadline with a bunch of papers in front of him, all AI generated about what the best trades would be based on analytics, with zero hockey knowledge. Like zero. Doesn't know hockey. He's a businessman. But people were like concerned because he's there with all his paperwork in front of him and he's calling the shots. Do this, do that. Let's get more of an asset, more of a trade value. And it was, now that we all know this, it's like AI is going to try and you're going to build a team off of AI
Yeah, it sounds
based on analytics and data. Data
right.
centric.
No, I know what you're saying.
You
Although
know?
I did win a hockey pool that way.
Yeah. I mean,
'Cause
that's fine if you're doing fantasy league and whatnot. But
Yeah.
if you're going to build a team based on just data, no. That's very concerning. Anyhow, we were talking about the
got
NHL
off
fall,
topic.
a little off topic. We were just talking about AI and stuff and how it's going to take over the world and how scary it is, really.
Yeah.
I received yesterday 2 dick pics.
Wait.
Yes, I'm talking about the AI and how things stay on the internet forever. Okay.
Yes, they do. Okay, I just was wondering how the segue made it, but you did it right.
Yes.
Yes, I now understand.
So
Dick and pick.
And
I still don't understand how
understand
people
why
do this.
I tell people please don't do that, but they do it anyways. Do you like it? Do you like it? And they
It's a
always
penis.
say, like, what do you mean? Do I like it? Let's just transition right into this because this is perplexing to me. Like, do you want me to hold a parade for this? Like, what do you want me to do? Like, get a trophy for you? Like, it's a penis. I don't know what you want me to do with that.
It's just a lizard.
But they're like, oh yeah, women, do you like it? Like, I guess one of the questions that
Do we like the look or do we like the feel? I think there's different
I
things.
think one of the main, like, I monitor this
It's a
locker
skin
room
flute.
girls.
It's not really.
Skin flute.
It's not really the most attractive thing in the world.
No,
There's 2 versions, and that's pretty much it.
that's pretty much it. Like,
Yeah.
we don't care. But the thing is, that's funny. Like, guys are so concerned about how big it is.
That's very true.
And in our DMs, some of the questions that we have gotten, one of them, it keeps coming up. Do women really care about size? So why don't we talk about that?
The size.
Why don't we just clear the air about this?
Okay, sure. I'm going to start. For me, size does matter.
Oh, yeah.
But let me
Explain,
explain
explain.
what I mean, because it has to be what matters or what fits with the person, the girl. At least that's what I'm thinking. So some ladies might have a very long cooch, and they like to have a very long train in there. Choo choo. But
Very long train.
But then there's some of us whose cooch are little.
Oh my God.
Our area is not as long, and something big like a hammer is not going to feel good.
My question to you, Misha, is how many guys have you had to try out before you found one that fits? Like going to a shoe store.
Well,
Let me bring
you
out
know,
a 7. Let me bring out a 7.5. Let me bring out a 8.
But no, when you,
Like-
it's like the one of those when you know, you know. So in other words,
What if it's attached to
What if it's-
somebody that's like really stupid?
yeah, but then
That's a whole other thing.
That's a whole nother
Okay,
conversation.
so-
That is just like you could have the golden dick, but if he's stupid, like forget about it. I don't need that.
Maybe not stupid.
This is
just
this is going off track, but what I'm saying is like I don't think size matters except for whatever feels good for you, and that may differ. So and also technique. Right, because if the guy could have the schlong of a lifetime, and
that sounds like the title of a movie. I'd go see
it's a
that.
porno.
I would go see
It's
that.
a schlong of a lifetime, and he's so proud of it. But if he can't work it, you know, maybe the guy with the little dick can get the right spot and you're in heaven.
Has to have the driver's
You
license.
see what I'm
He's
saying?
not passing the driving
So
test.
size matters because you have to use it the right way.
Okay, good point. But what if your beloved Max Domi or somebody who you found to be very hot came up to you, things get hot and heavy, things are going, you guys are sweating, you got the sexy music going. Yeah, baby. And he drops the trows and out comes a
What, the
thimble.
schlong
A
or
thimble.
or
The
gerbil?
micro penis.
Like a 2-inch
Well,
hard.
Okay, first of all, just to be clear, Max Domain will not. have
No,
a
we've
tune.
seen those. We've seen those.
We've
ads.
We've seen those sacks.
We've seen the underwear ads.
under
and
ads,
We're
okay.
good.
So if it was a micro penis, I want to know
but really hot, really hot.
really hot guy,
Yes,
and it's big enough to fit in.
sure.
Okay, then let's just see how we can work it.
So it's not
Can you
necessarily
get
about size
Can you
then.
get an orgasm? Yeah. Because you're confusing me.
I think
Suddenly the
she's.
question was about size,
I
and
think
then we
Misha's
added
talking
the
more
way
about-
it looked. The person looked with who had the penis.
I can sum up Misha. It's
Please
about
help
fit.
me out.
It's about fit
Yes,
Like a
on
shoe.
both sides. Yes.
fit and use.
Yes.
I mean,
Okay.
like, have you ever bought an appliance that just didn't work right, even though it might have been top of the line?
And it was lovely
Oh,
looking.
yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely
Yeah.
looking, and then it doesn't grind your coffee or it doesn't juice your juice, right?
So to speak.
So it's kind of useless.
So it's kind of useless.
Ah, okay, all right.
So yeah, I don't know if I probably have to correct myself. Maybe its size doesn't matter, but it only matters on an individual level,
Yes.
sure. Okay.
and that could be
okay.
different for everybody.
For me, I don't think size really matters that much because I think you guys can speak with me here. It's kind of impossible.
Sorry, I can't take anything seriously right now.
Everyone's looking at me funny. Why are you looking at me funny? Why is
not.
everybody looking at me?
I'm not looking at all right now.
What? Shit.
Looking at the wall.
I'm looking.
Just look at me in the eyes when I
do.
tell you this.
Okay, I'm gonna move my mic over so I don't. lose.
So, if you, hello, if you, where's I going with this? Now I'm completely
you were going about size doesn't matter,
okay.
and then you were going to explain why, and then things just went off the rails because I started to giggle.
Yeah. So
Okay, I'm not going to look anymore. I
if
can't-
you
I can't talk.
like, so okay, here's where I was going. I got it. My thought
Okay,
came
okay,
back.
okay,
So I think I can. You guys look at me, both of you.
I'm looking.
Look
but
at
I'm
me.
Scared.
So if you have to understand, and you have to understand that dicks don't really give orgasms, penetration.
That's true.
So to me,
Maybe the gerbil does because it can just hit the clit, right? Gerbil dick, micro dick.
gerbil. What the hell? Like a what?
The micro
you
penis.
ever-
We do not abuse pets here.
No, I mean,
What are you talking about?
Didn't you ever use gerbil dick? You just got a gerbil dick. when you
Never,
were young
never in my life.
to insult some guy.
No, it was usually pencil dick or something.
Yeah.
Okay,
wasn't it?
pencil.
Or
That
when
would
they
have been
take it
long
off, you
and
say,
skinny.
"Oh, what happened?"
Yes.
Something like that. But no, like if you, like you, I'm all verklempt. As long as he has other aspects about him that can
Yes,
help out the
very
source,
true. Yes.
the dick doesn't matter.
No.
If he's a good-looking guy with a 3-inch member,
But he's got to have
knows
a member
how to go down town and
in the ground.
and take care of business like nobody's business.
Care of business.
That does not matter. That doesn't matter. But I understand why some women do like size. What about you?
Okay, first of all, I'm going to give you some facts.
Oh
Oh
I
God!
know,
She,
know.
I saw her
No,
looking
I
something
I was
up
looking this up.
here on the.
No,
Okay.
because I
phone.
just want everybody to feel okay. Okay, so
Me or the men?
the men.
That's what they tell
The
me. I
men
just
that
want
are
you to feel
listening.
okay.
Okay, so I looked up largest and smallest penis size. So
Gerbil dick.
exactly. Okay, so according to the internet, the average size, scientific reviews place the average erect length at 5 to 5.5 inches. That's average. Okay. Now, unfortunately, or fortunately, however you want to look at this one, the next two actually, the largest size,
Like ever in the world?
I guess so.
Okay.
Of being
Oh,
reported,
God.
there's a couple of guys, I'm not going to name their names, have been noted for having erect penis sizes of, yes, I'm going to say this, 13 and a half to 14 and a half
So
inches.
he's across the
Oh
room.
my God.
Ew.
Okay, I don't know where you put that because I think that you'd actually choke on that after he inserts
Like,
it.
there's no. That's where just the tip came in.
Yeah, that's where exactly.
Just the tip. What
because
are you
after
gonna
That's
that,
what I
do
meant
with
by
that?
the choo-choo train.
Exactly.
Like, you don't need that.
and
don't
the
need that.
smallest micro penis, okay? A micro
Oh,
penis is technically defined as a stretched length of less than 2.95 inches.
A stretch length.
That's what it says.
So, like,
Stretched.
erect length.
I guess that's what it means. Erect.
Okay,
'Cause
so I have
for some
my
reason they
handy-dandy
didn't
tape
say
measure
say
here.
erect. So you asked me if size matters. I agree with you where I don't think that it had. I mean, okay, you might have a little problem with a micro penis because I'm not even sure you could. Yeah, that would be the other part of
Find
just the
it.
tip.
Is that what
Yeah,
you're
but
going to say?
It might be. It might. Be,
I don't
well,
think
I'm
there's too many
thinking-
guys with these micros, though.
No, but I'm saying like I mean that would be. Could you even get close enough to get that anywhere
Good point.
near?
Is the biomechanics
Like you
on
know,
your
it's
side?
just, but so unfortunately, but I mean, if you're going average, right? An average isn't even 6 inches.
No,
Average
it's
is
this.
between 5 and 5.5.
That's it. I've got my handy dandy tape measure. I'm just showing 5 to 5.5 inches is that.
Exactly.
Now, what
okay?
you said, how much was 13 inches?
It's more than
13
a
and
ruler.
a half.
13. Okay, hold on.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
that's more than a foot.
Oh,
that's more
hell
than a
no.
foot.
Ew.
That's what I'm saying.
That'd
Like,
be
I mean,
gross.
I don't
That'd
know
be
what you
awful.
do with that. Fold it in half and
Like, you'd have to go for like a penis decreasing surgery. I
Like-
don't even know if that exists.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what you would do
That
with
would drain all the blood out of your
or
body.
where you would put that because I don't. Yeah, no. That's
And
all I.
micro,
I
you
would
say, is
probably
that.
scream and run away,
Absolutely. That
or
pulled out.
ask him if I could put some clothes on, hang some shit up on
Let's
that.
see how much weight.
Yeah, exactly.
That is the micro penis. That's it. That's 2.5.
Yeah, well, that's why I said if it's,
mean,
if you're, but
It's not what I imagined micro to be. I thought it'd be like a
I
centimeter.
thought. I know. Well, centimeter. Oh my God. That is
centimeter,
like
like
half an
that.
inch. Yeah.
But I agree with you. I don't think it all has to do with size. I think it has
No.
to do with how
Well,
you
they use
perform and how well you use it and how well you listen to your partner. Right? Like, I mean,
it. Good point.
you just got to pay attention, right? You got to
Yeah.
talk to your partners. There is a movie that I watched that's highly rated. I wasn't a fan of it, but it did go into some descriptive help. And it
What
basically
movie were you watching?
It was Sinners. I wasn't a fan. It was described as a horror movie. It was way too much of a lot of other stuff. But
Is that one with a detective in it?
no,
Oh,
it's
okay.
like
I'm thinking-
vampires and
Okay.
it's anyhow. But they did say that like if you're going down on a woman, it's like licking an ice cream.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's nice.
Sure.
that's a possibly a good tip for some of you.
Sure.
Yes, because tongues
For
are
me?
important.
For us?
No, for
Oh,
us.
for the
the
listeners.
guys to
Oh my
use
God.
their
Well,
tongues.
For us, but for them,
For
but
them.
for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got you.
But I mean, I think like you said, it all has to do with what you're doing, how you're working it.
And it's not just your dick. It's
No,
the
it's
magic
not, of
fingers,
course.
the magic tongues, the magic caresses.
Okay.
I'm
Magic
not saying I would
fingernails.
turn
Or
a
magic.
I'm not saying I would turn a guy away for having a big one, but it can't be too
14.
big.
I don't know what
It can't be
you know
13
what?
inches.
You'd play ring toss. That's what you do.
Oh yeah. When things get a
Invite
little
some friends over and play ring.
Horseshoes.
it's a cornhole. Turn around. Like, yeah. So okay, well, that's good. Now, like, so speaking of guys, right? Now, like if you had a guy with, let's say a guy isn't satisfying your needs. And that's another question. Are you having sex with the guy or are you having sex with the penis? I think it depends where you're what you're looking
It's an
for.
interesting take.
It depends what you're looking for. If you're looking for something long term, you definitely, a lot of people wait until marriage, not judging, but I personally like to take the car for a test
Test
drive.
drive? Yep.
Yeah.
Because I want to know what I'm stuck with for the rest of my life.
Yeah, no.
And I'm not saying that I would dump them for having a 2.5 inch member. Yeah. But I mean, you do want to see that if there's any sexual chemistry.
Well, that's the thing, right?
Right?
Like, I mean, that's the whole purpose of having sex, right?
Exactly.
Is to be pleasured and you know.
Exactly. This is the thing I don't understand, though, because there's, and no judgment. Listen,
Of
no
course not.
judgment. This is not for everybody. I don't know if I could do it. This is what we're going to talk about. So if you have a man that is long term and maybe, you know, maybe it's fizzled out a little bit because he's ran out of things to do, or maybe you want to try something else. Like, so many people will go to the threesome. Do you know what I mean?
The polyamory type of thing?
Well, like threesome, sure. So I don't know if it's polyamory because that insinuates that you're loving in a relationship with more than two
okay.
people.
So you're not talking about adding. a
I'm talking
relationship.
just
Okay.
carnal. Let's get somebody else in our marriage. Maybe somebody with a bigger penis.
Who
Who knows?
Or a smaller
Who
one.
knows? Or a smaller one? Who knows? Or of the opposite sex. So you hear about this all the time. I have to wonder, like, is that something you would do? Like a threesome? And if you were to have a threesome, would it be with two men, your partner and somebody else? Or would it be with a female and your
Male partner.
And what would be the pros and cons of that for you?
Oi. The things that make me go oi. I think for me, no. Like I'm a one girl guy. No, I'm a one guy girl.
I just looked at you
I
like,
just
oh,
effed
what?
that
Wait a
one up.
minute. Holy
No,
shit.
I like one guy. I don't want another guy. I certainly don't want another woman.
But if you had to, would you choose
If I
another
had
woman
to,
or
like,
another man?
You mean like a guns to my bloody head?
Yeah, and you had to.
Well, then it'd have to be another guy
Another
because
guy.
you might as well get pleasured twice.
Oh, yeah.
Like where you multiply by 2 instead of cutting it in half.
Yeah. There's 2 holes. Technically, there's 3.
Well, there's more than two.
but
But you could flip and flop, right? Like you can use your one hole. Hello.
you'd be spinning.
No, I'm not spinning. I'm lying on my back or my front and I'm flipping to the right and I'm flipping to the left.
She's switching out.
Switching out. Thank
Switching
you.
out.
I
Shifts
am,
over.
I am what they call
Next
a
line's
switch
out.
hitter in baseball. I'm just like one on my right.
Switch
one on
hitter
my
means that you like men and women.
No, in baseball, it
That's
means you
the
can
slang,
bat from the right and you can bat
think.
from the left. Anyway,
That's what I've heard. Anyways.
yeah, like I said, it's not my.
Not your
none
cup
of this
of
is my
tea.
cup of tea. But if you had this imaginary gun to my head, I would say, give me 2 men.
Yeah.
Just because,
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
boobs and
Okay.
cooches don't do it for me.
Okay. And could you handle seeing your guy doing another girl?
That probably would be hard too.
That'd be a tough psychological hit there.
Yeah.
I think you have to be. I don't know. Like people say, you have to be really like open for that. I still think it bugs the open-minded people. Women.
Yeah.
I still think even just like 0.1%.
Mm-hmm.
It has to, right?
I think so, but
Because
because it
women's
bothers
brains
me.
are.
But I don't know. I'm not those other people. And like you said, no judgment.
Women's brains are wired a little differently, right? We have attachment
Yes,
things. What about you?
GJ.
2 guys, or you,
If
another
I-
girl, and a dude?
If I had to, like if it
Absolutely
absolutely,
had
to
to.
be,
Like the gun is right at your temples.
yeah, it would be 2 guys because, yeah. But the only thing is I don't want to see the 2 guys going at it.
Oh God, what if that?
Oh, you've thrown
What if a
the
sword
ringer in
fight
that.
breaks
Sorry.
out?
Yeah, no, I don't want to see that either.
No,
So
what do
we're
you call
just
it?
being purely selfish, you.
Absolutely.
and I, right?
Purely
We're just-
selfish.
we're just
Uh-huh,
one-
No heated rivalry?
No hockey sticks
Or any
crossing
sort of
or
any sort of sticks meeting?
no,
Or
thank you.
Getting hidden?
It's just not
in
my
places?
jam.
No, it's
No.
not my jam.
It's not. I mean, no judgment. Sexual orientation is whatever it is for everybody.
Sure.
But like Misha said, like I also wouldn't be thrilled with what do I do with a woman? Like I just no.
The funny thing is, like, for me, I'm the same way. I'd rather have 2 guys, and just because I don't think the one could handle me. They'd have to take
Yeah,
shifts, maybe.
She makes a point there.
Do you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like
I know what
like
you
if one
mean.
guy's done in 30 seconds, like we were talking about, last podcast.
Get the other one to recharge.
Yeah, plug the one in
Plug them in.
and get the new model. Take that for a spin, and then when the old model's all charged up, and you flip-flop. Flip-flop. There you go.
Well, I was saying, you just
There you go.
Switch.
And it's like variety is the spice of life.
So then
Make a sandwich.
you do
right?
often talk of your hockey sandwiches.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, for all intent and purposes, I'd rather just be a one-on-one kind of thing.
Yes.
Yes,
Me too.
me too. But if I had to
that's me.
choose,
And no
like,
judgment to people who don't.
I know I come across as very experimental and everything, but I can be pretty vanilla, but with a lot of energy vanilla. I don't know if that.
No,
Yeah,
Do you know
what
what I
the
mean?
real vanilla
We are
beans
not
have been used
crazy.
to make the vanilla.
Yes, not
Not
the
artificial
artificial
Vanilla.
vanilla. Like I'm not laying there in frozen chicken position for 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we know. We learned that last podcast that the longer they
Frozen
take, the worse,
chicken position.
the worse
Oh,
it
I
is
forgot
for
about
you.
that phrase. That is quite the visual, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like kind of like bored
Why-
to fuck.
What exactly? Why do you think though guys won't have the two guys and a girl? Because I know any guy that I've
They
dated
always
or
say,
been with,
"Can you do it with another woman?"
Yes.
so I can watch.
they
Yes.
yeah, or they want to have their cake and eat it too. I feel like. But to be fair, maybe that's their preference and they don't want another guy. Just like we don't want another girl. Maybe we're not into that.
That's a good point.
So can you actually say you're a Neanderthal pervert? Like, if that's just their preference? Because if we're saying no, we don't want another woman, we want two guys purely for selfish reasons, 1.0 and 2.0.
Well, so do they, right? They want
Yeah.
two women for purely selfish
Yeah.
reasons.
Exactly. So can we sit there and call them pigs?
But what I hear a lot of guys saying, and I don't know if it's true, like, or maybe it's just the guys that have been saying it to me, they want to see you do it with another woman, and they watch.
They love that.
Yeah, what's with that?
I
So
don't
it's not
know.
just me who's heard of this.
See, but
thing.
this,
No,
and this is what I don't understand because I mean, I get it and I don't because it's a little biased, right? Like they want to see two women. But if you're a straight woman, then you have no interest in that. But then if you say, well, I want to see you do it with another guy, they'd be like, well, I'm
hell
not
breaks
gay.
loose. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it's biased on that end of it.
Yeah.
Because
Biased.
they don't want to.
You made a funny. Bye. Yes. I get it.
I did not intend the pun, but I will take it. But, like, so, I mean, it's.
Yeah, it might be harder though for us because we're just not into that, and for the people that are and like it and enjoy it, maybe they should write in and let us know, like what.
Yeah, like what would you like? What do you guys
What?
like? What do you think the pros and cons of this is? I mean, two guys, two girls, or just some people don't even like partners; they just like by themselves. And if you go to our very first podcast, very first one, we
Yes,
discussed
talk
Olympic sex toys that you don't need a partner for.
Exactly.
And that's the thing. Like, this is fairly recently. I was dating a guy, and he said, I asked him what he wanted for his birthday, and he said a threesome. And I'm like,
You're kidding me.
yes, you know who it is.
Yeah. Oh, him. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I kind of blocked that out of my brain.
yeah. So I was like, oh, okay. And like, you have to wonder, is he asking because I'm not doing it for him?
Yeah.
I don't think so, because he's never complained. He
Right.
seemed to enjoy what was happening
It's a bit
all
too
the
eager.
time. A little too eager sometimes. But I think that was his birthday present. And I'm like, I don't know.
I can't. You couldn't get that off Amazon.
No, you already have trouble lasting as it is. You think, good luck. Like, you're not going to get through two women. Too much?
Too much.
Too much?
No.
Sorry if you're listening. You know who you
no,
are.
I
But
think
sorry.
No, I mean, I think again that's his interest, his choice.
And I
That
can't.
doesn't mean you have to.
It doesn't mean I
do
have
it
to
to
do
please
it,
it.
but like
Please
that was his birthday present. I'm like, can I just get you a fucking sweater? Like, what is wrong? Like, do you
Blow-up
want some
doll
golf
from
balls?
Amazon?
Like, what do you want to do? You
You
know?
get the blow up doll,
Oh no.
and then you just walk away,
Yeah.
which
see
you
you
kind of
later.
did in the end, right? I mean,
Yeah, it
didn't
just
last long.
wasn't. He wasn't my kind of guy. Wasn't so much into sports, which I need a guy who's into sports.
absolutely. We
You
all
know?
do.
the sport of anything other than threesomes.
Yeah, it's the same thing like when you bring out a toy and you're with a guy and they get real super jealous of it.
An inanimate object.
Right. They're like, why do you need that? And it's like, well, I don't. It's just a lot of fun. Like, I can try it on you. Maybe you like it. And some of them have.
Do you know what's funny?
Like,
I
you
gotta
know?
tell you, I was with the guy, and I had gone to brush my teeth, right? And I was using one of the electric toothbrushes, and he's like, "What's that?"
be careful.
And I
What's
said,
going on?
And I said, "A vibrator," and he came running in so fast.
What?
Oh, so you were tricking him.
I tricked him because
She
I
said
was
it was
using-
a
You turned around, did it make the noise? And
yeah,
he was
it
like,
was it was an electric
he
toothbrush, and
sprinted
it
in
was
that
like
bathroom.
right. So he's like, "What is that?" And I'm like, as a the smart ass that I am, I said, "Oh, it's a vibrator."
sprinted in.
He
That
came
door
running
flew right
in.
off the hinges.
didn't do it enough for you, Gigi.
Oh, was he wanted to see you use it or was he pissed?
I think he was more excited than anything.
Oh, I thought he was going to be jealous of the toy.
Okay.
That's why I was like,
Okay.
that I found really funny because I've never seen someone move so fast before.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
That's a
Person
good story.
shaped
I like
hole
He
in
was
the door.
interested. There's a man-shaped hole. Oh my god! Wow.
Yeah. So some of them are not apparently
No, not all. No, that's good.
taken aback by them.
Variety's the spice of life.
There
So
you go.
what have you ever been with?
I think that I think that one would probably have been like to see me using it was
This is what I
probably
was
the
gonna
thing
ask.
was
Have-
going to be like,
Have you
wow.
ever been with a fine young gentleman and they want to watch you use a toy on yourself while they watch you? Like they want to see you get off.
They yeah,
Yourself.
well, exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
Have you ever been with somebody like that?
Well, not me personally, but
I have with one, and
Yeah.
I
and
don't
you
think.
almost did, but you couldn't use the toothbrush on yourself. So
Oh my God. Wrong
was
end,
it.
wrong end,
I mean,
wrong
that
end,
failed.
wrong end.
Technically, you could.
That's mine, wrong end. Oh my god.
On the bean, you could.
exactly right on the bean.
I
Okay,
said-
so tell us your story, Kate, because
Well, there
I can
was-
see how that would be hot and erotic. Yeah.
Like maybe a couple years ago, I was dating this guy, and God, he was something. Hockey player, 6'4".
something
Oh
on
my
a
God,
good
dark
way.
hair, blue eyes. It's not Joseph Wall, though. No. I wish.
A couple
Things
years
would have
ago,
went
that
very
would have been-
differently
He's
if
like a
it
beer league
was.
guy, a beer league.
Yeah, he's a beer league
A couple
dude, but he
years
was
ago,
really
that would have
good.
been bad for Joseph Wall.
That probably would have been bad for Joseph Wall. He'd have been 25 back then. That's not bad.
No,
Really?
no, that's not
Okay.
bad.
But
I thought he was younger. Sorry.
so it's not Easton Cowan.
Oh,
Good
sorry.
God. Oh. So anyhow,
He's cute though.
he.
Or Celebrini, you like him too.
I do.
I'm,
Okay, we're getting off topic.
I'm the
Okay, we're getting
Cowan.
very much
I'm the
off
Cowan
topic.
lover.
But Madeline, call me, please. So
And bring
he-
your vibrator so she can use
in your
it.
Range Rover, park it in my driveway if you know what I'm saying. Okay, gross.
Okay,
So,
yeah.
anyways, he asked me to do that, and I was like he asked me. He said, "I want you to pleasure yourself, and I'm gonna watch." And I'm like, so I thought, well, okay, but literally, it was the scenario that we were talking about. I don't know if it was this podcast or the last one. I just heard him go, ugh, and then that was it. Didn't even get his
Oh,
pants
man.
off. Didn't even get his pants
He
off.
blew it.
He was-
literally
Blew
Literally
it.
and metaphorically.
Good one.
He blew it in many ways.
He was very embarrassed, but it literally was probably 15 seconds in. I hadn't even
You haven't gone
I
anywhere yet.
hadn't even taken the
You're still on dial number 2, going up to number 3. Like you were,
She's just turning it on and
like
boop,
I still
done.
had one leg in my pants. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even just my shoes weren't even off. And boom, it was done and he never asked again.
see, this is where he probably should have used it on you because that would have been more.
You would think,
Hot.
but he wanted to watch and it,
Oh,
it
he
backfired.
watched.
Oh,
He
he
blinked
watched he
and it was
watched all
gone.
right. He watched all 10 seconds and it was it. What about though watching like would you watch a guy? Like, how do you feel about watching a guy do that?
Spanking the monkey?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I guess it depends. Like, I mean,
I guess it depends.
like,
yes.
It's not bad.
well,
that's
like, I mean,
happened
if
too.
he's, if it's one of those things where he's like in a chair and he's just, doing
kind
it.
of looking hot. and-
Yeah,
But he's
like,
warming
I mean,
up.
But yeah,
he's warming
like,
up for
If
later.
he's warming up for me, sure.
But he's gonna blow.
Well, but if
But
he's
then
young enough and
Refractory
hot enough,
period. Yes.
he can come back.
25 to 27. He'll be back. 20 minutes. Maybe less.
Right. Or even.
Then it's going to last longer. That's, well, I mean, in my experience.
It's just got to be in a kind of non-cheesy.
Exactly.
Pervy
That's
way
what I
or
was
whatever.
not saying things like, ooh, do you like what you see? Like, stop. Just shut up.
Yeah, just
stop
sit
talking.
there. Just sit there and do
Just
what you need
pull
to
it
do.
and stop talking already. Like, you were ruining everything.
Yeah.
You were just fucking
Yeah. I think we
ruining it.
talked that with QC. Just
Let me watch.
zip
You're
it.
very hot. Just shut the hell up.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's when we go to like here use the porn stuff or the
Yeah.
use that as a mental image where they don't say much.
Just silence.
They just do it.
Shh. I'll put some music on. So, anyhow, I think we're done here
Yeah,
today.
I think so. I think
We're all hot
Like
and
your-
flustered.
Like your friend, we're done.
We're done. Yes. Like my little friend there.
you're
You know,
less.
Yeah. I was prepared to give the show, and
Well, it was a short show.
it was a silent movie. It was there and it was not, like a fart in the wind.
Oh my God, girl.
That's
Oh
the
my God, you're cracking
shortest
me up.
preview you've ever seen.
Anyhow, thank you everybody
Thanks,
for
everyone.
listening. Once again, we got a little off the rails here, but that's what
That's
happens.
the way we rock and roll.
That's what
how we
happens
roll.
in the locker room. We like to talk about things and it goes awry. Thank you
More
for
often than not.
listening. Please follow us on our Instagram at Locker Room Girls. It is at LOCKR_ROOM_GRLZ. And we will chat at you next week. Everybody, Locker Room Girls out.